Speaking of Bill and Melinda Gates, Bill Gates is under fire, potentially, for allegedly having an affair 20 years ago with a Microsoft employee or something. Have you guys heard of this? Speaking of Epstein's friends, dude, Bill Gates, friend to Epstein. Bill Gates thought Jeffrey Epstein was his ticket to a Nobel Prize, ex-staffer says. The prize is what Bill wants more than anything else in the world. One former Gates Foundation employee said, "Man, I thought these billionaires were smart, dude. How the fuck? How are you going to sit here and justify and lie about a meritocracy? Okay? Like, as though there is a real meritocracy and like billionaires just simply deserve it because they worked hard and smart. And yet, all of these fucking billionaires were just homies with a pedophile, dude. Either they were evil as fuck and they themselves engaged in this sort of shit, or they're just fucking idiots. You can't, like, or both, maybe both. I don't know. But, like, there is no world in which you're brilliant, smart, and totally deserving of your wealth, and then you meet with Jeffrey Epstein without recognizing that, like, he is a pedophile at that point. You know what I mean? Or an international sex criminal at that point. Bill Gates enjoyed holding court at Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan mansion, allegedly seeking refuge from his marriage and talking with the sex offender's circle of high-profile dinner guests about philanthropy and other worldly topics. But the Microsoft mogul may have been angling for another perk by networking with Epstein. Gates hoped the well-connected pervert could help him secure the Nobel Peace Prize, one former Gates Foundation told the Daily Beast. This person said members of the foundation's communications team were alerted to Gates' relationship with Epstein and were told it was a maneuver to try to get himself a Nobel Prize. They said the tech mogul had even kept some employees on call on prize day in years past just in case he was awarded the distinction. He thought that Jeffrey would be able to help him. He knew he would know the right people or some kind of way to massage things. Oh, God. Poor choice of words there from the former Gates Foundation employee, so he could get the Nobel Peace Prize. Jeffrey Epstein gave Bill Gates advice on how to end toxic marriages, sources say. Bachelor sex offender Jeffrey Epstein gave Bill Gates advice on ending his marriage with Melinda after the Microsoft co-founder complained about her during a series of meetings at the money manager's mansion, according to two people familiar with the situation. Going to Jeffrey's was a respite from his marriage. It was a way of getting away from Melinda. Bro, god damn it, dude. This is fucked up, dude. This is so insane. Okay. Oh, no. Dude, hey, listen. The Bill and Melinda Gates microchip is strong in me, boys. It's fucking strong. It's coursing through my veins. It's telling me, look away from this story. Stop criticizing Bill Gates, or do you need another dose? I'm telling you, boys. Something in my bloodstream is saying, don't do this. Long before divorce, Bill Gates had a reputation for questionable behavior. Melinda French Gates voiced concerns about her husband's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein and a harassment claim against his money manager. He also had an affair with an employee. So the affair with the employee, Microsoft says that none of this had anything to do, Bill Gates' PR team is saying that none of this has anything to do with the Bill and Melinda Gates relationship ending. NBC
the company that made
Oh, here, let's watch some video footage of this.
Bill
This is a little
Gates,
bit better.
A billionaire, Microsoft, confirms it conducted a thorough investigation after an employee raised a concern in 2019, saying Bill Gates sought an intimate relationship with her in 2000. The Wall Street Journal reports Microsoft...
That's honestly crazy. Like, what happens if Bill Gates wants to fuck you? Like, you know how we talk about the power dynamic in the workplace and how shitty that is, which is why you shouldn't fuck your employees, obviously. Like, well, like, this is Bill Gates, dude. Like, he's not just your boss. He's not just your boss's boss. He's not just your boss's 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 boss. He's like a demigod. Like, the reality is, billionaires functionally are the same as monarchs. The only difference is, in a theocratic monarchy, the principle was, or the entire system was structured around God giving the power to the royal family, Whereas under a capitalist organization of the economy, the billionaire is given all of this power or legitimized. The billionaire's power is legitimized and justified through meritocracy. So, like, he's basically, like, what do you do? What are you going to do if he's, like, wants to fuck you? Like, it's just crazy. I'm straight and I fuck Bill Gates any day of the week for that sweet payout. No, the fuck you wouldn't, dude. Because, like, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Like, I'd be fucking terrified. I would straight up be terrified. You guys keep saying, like, oh, no, I'd do it. I'd do it, bro. It's like classic fucking bro talk. But the reality is, if you're a fucking adult and you don't want to fuck Bill Gates and Bill Gates wants to fuck you, like, you're probably going to end up having to fuck Bill Gates. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you understand the scary part of that? The amount of courage it takes to be able to come out and be like, yo, Bill Gates is trying to fuck me and it's kind of awkward. Like, to file a workplace harassment claim against Bill fucking Gates. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, that's insane. I don't know how to describe it to you. It's like the amount of power that you have against someone like Bill Gates, especially within the corporate framework, is literally like a child against not an adult, but like literally an adult with a gun. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, this person is infinite times more powerful than you. Hard to describe. I'm having a hard time describing it. It's like saying no to Homelander for sex. Yeah, you're gonna get fucking zapped.
Microsoft's board of directors decided Gates needed to step down from the board. Emily Glazer helped break the story.
For the record, people who are saying S-tier sugar daddy, yes, but that's consensual. Okay? We're not talking about like, would you consensually fuck Bill Gates? Many of you, especially for the money and power, would probably do it. That's entirely separate than someone who doesn't want to do it, who's in the workplace and doesn't have any other option. Okay? Do you not get it? Consent is the key here. Okay? Yeah, a lot of you would throw it back for Bill Gates. I got it. Okay? But that's the difference between you and a person who doesn't want to throw it back for Bill Gates, but has to now because it's fucking Bill Gates.
It became clear to them that this romantic relationship was inappropriate.
Months later, Bill Gates announced he would step down to dedicate more time to philanthropic priorities. A spokeswoman for Bill Gates says there was an affair almost 20 years ago which ended amicably. Bill's decision to transition off the board was in no way related to this matter.
I also see the other side of it to a degree, too. It's like, my man, just like, how are you going to fuck someone if you're Bill Gates? You know what I mean? Like, literally every single person that you are going to have sex with is going to be like, oh my God, I'm fucking Bill Gates. You know what I mean? So I get the other side of it as well. He's in a different tax bracket. Motherfucker, it's not the... First of all, no. His tax bracket encompasses a lot of people. Okay? Well, not the effective tax rate, but like the technical tax bracket that he's in encompasses a bunch of Americans, okay? It's not... There's a lot more people there than you would think. Most Twitch streamers are in the same tax bracket. We are not in the same world as Bill fucking Gates. We're not talking about the effective tax rate. He's in the no tax bracket. So, Melinda didn't think that. Okay, but that's way before. That's way before all this shit popped off. Didn't Melinda literally marry Bill Gates, not when he was caked up? Wait, Melinda was an employee too? What the fuck? Nah, he was caked, she was an employee? Oh my God. I did not know this. But he wasn't caked like this. This is the good billionaire, by the way. There's fucking doesn't exist, okay? I've been saying this for a long time. This is just the tippy top of the iceberg, motherfucker. This is nothing. Like, people talk about how, like, Bill Gates wants to, I don't know, eat, like, circumcised foreskin or some shit, or that he's devil spawn, and that stuff is ridiculous, obviously. But, like, billionaires don't operate in the same fucking wavelength that we do. They literally just, they have meetings with whoever the fuck they want, and they get shit done in whatever way they want to, and it's way more innocent. The way they are capable of changing the fucking world. Like innocuous? Is that a better word? I feel it's innocent's not the good word for this. It's just nah, he was just the richest man in America when they married. Oh, ew, dude. Yeah, he was fucking yeah, he was a broke boy, dude. Inconspicuous, not in a it anyway, listen. Banal is the word. Banal is a good one too.
Glazer says the female employee wanted Melinda Gates to see her complaint.
The female employee really wanted Melinda Gates to read this letter, and we don't know if Melinda Gates read the letter.
We are still unequal, men and women.
As Melinda Gates was speaking out about women in the workplace, Bill Gates had developed a reputation for questionable conduct in work-related settings, according to the New York Times. Bill Gates' spokesperson disputes that, calling the rumors and speculation surrounding the Gates' divorce increasingly absurd. Kate Snow, NBC News.
Is it possible to admire? Gates became the richest man in USA, $9.35 billion in 1994. Man, thank God he, focused his efforts on doing good since then, in which he has increased his wealth tenfold. Bill Gates stay horny a lot. Well, we now know he wasn't Microsoft. At least he was micro hard, you know what I mean? It's kind of wild because, when you're Bill Gates and you're getting a 50-50 split with your wife, Melinda Gates, you automatically created another mega billionaire, right? And that mega billionaire has a fucking PR team. Maybe it's not as powerful as the Bill Gates PR team, but goddamn, Melinda Gates is, it seems like she's fighting back, okay? Because usually, I don't think you would get this kind of coverage. You didn't get this kind of coverage after Jeff Bezos. You saw, we talked about his dick for a little bit. It's kind of wild.